channel Creative Art. I am Nilima and today we are going to make these beautiful galaxy theme coasters. If you're a beginner, this is the perfect thing to start with. On each pieces we have tried a new technique and sometimes we have also bombarded them with lots and lots of colors. So friends, please to watch the complete video to make these beautiful resin coasters yourself, and do subscribe my channel friends for more creative art painting videos, and do press the bell icon to get notifications for each video I post every week. All the materials needed to make these beautiful coasters are mentioned in the description box below with their links from where you can also buy them. They are also shown in the video. So let's start the video now friends. Friends, let's quickly check out all the materials we are going to need to do a resin art. Like any other painting, you're just going to need three important things, which are colors, medium and base. So the most important thing for a resin art is the resin kit. I will always advise you to buy a branded resin kit, because if you buy the loose resin kit, you won't know the proper mixing ratio or the chemicals they have used to make that loose kit. So I like to use epoxy art epoxy resin, which gives you part A resin and part B hardener, which is to be mixed in 3:1 ratio by weight. So this is the exact thing you need. Next are the colors. So for resin art, you're going to need resin art pigments. So I have bought a variety of shades from the same epoxy brand, and these are epoxy resin art pigments. You get them in loose bottles like this, or you can also buy the ocean set, and addition to it just buy 2 or 3 colors like rose gold or Kohinoor gold. So these are all my colors in front of you, and we are randomly going to select any color to create our art this time. Next friends, to place the resin you will need a base. So for base you can either use a wooden plank, you can also use a plywood, you can use a MDF round cut board like this, or else you can also use a canvas board. So this time friends, I'm going to use this kind of a round cut MDF coasters, which we are going to convert in beautiful resin art coasters. And other than that friends, I'm going to use a flat hair brush and texture white to prime my base and a brush with it. And friends, we are also going to need a measuring unit. So this is my electronic compass on which I like to measure the resin. Few paper cups or plastic cups, that is your choice. Few ice cream sticks for mixing the pigment with resin, my flaming torch. And other than that friends, for our own safety, always remember to wear gloves while mixing or measuring the resin, and do remember to wear a face mask if you're going to do it in a closed room. So let's start now friends. Now first of all, I'm going to use the camel texture white to prime the base, which is a MDF round cut piece. So take some primer in your flat hair brush and gently place it on the base on which you will be pouring the resin. And once your first side is been primed, also seal the second side by priming it using the white primer. To apply it on the sides also in this way. So now I'm going to do the same with each one of them and then let them get dry for at least an hour. Till that friends, we'll start preparing the resin. So first of all, count your meter to 0 and let's check out the resin and hardener we are going to use. So this is my epoxy art resin, which is the part A. And this one is the epoxy art resin part B, which is the hardener. Let's check out the mixing ratio. So here you can clearly see the mixing ratio is 3:1, which is 3 parts of resin and 1 part of hardener. And it also has auto bubble release formula. So this is one of my preference. So now friends, we are going to add 30 grams of resin. Just keep an ice cream stick over here so that you can remove the extra resin. Okay, so now we have got 30 grams of resin. So for 30 grams of resin, we have to add 10 grams of hardener. As you know, the mixing ratio is 3:1. So now friends, we have got 10 grams of hardener in it, which makes 30 grams of resin and 10 grams of hardener. So now using an ice cream stick, we have to give it a very nice mix. According to the instructions, you have to also scrape the sides in this way while mixing, and make sure that you mix both the parts very well till at least 10 minutes. So now give it a very good mix. While mixing, you can see the mixture will become a little bit of translucent, and at the end when you get the transparent look with a very easy mixing, you can understand that you have mixed it well after 10 minutes. So let's do the mixing. So now friends, this is how it looks when the resin and hardener has got mixed up completely. And these are our 4 coasters which we have already primed. They have got dried up, and from the back side I have taped them so that we won't get any unfinished extra drops of resin flowing down. So now I'm going to divide the resin in more 3 cups. This is for pink, this is for purple, this is for blue. I like to keep some more extra for gold. So now this will be the first time I'm going to use pink. So now I'm going to use a hot pink metallic gel to make pink. This is for pink. Now I'm going to use specific blue. Just a little bit is enough. This is peacock blue metallic. Just a little bit is enough. So now friends, here we have mixed the peacock blue color. Before pouring it, always mix the metallic colors very well, because generally the metallics settle down and later on you may get some problem. This is the blue. This is a kind of a little bit transparent blue, whereas this is a metallic pink. Okay, this is how it looks. And this is our all-time favorite gold. So now what I have decided friends, I actually want purple color. So you know, when you mix a blue and pink, it may turn purple. So here I'm going to do the same. I'm going to add a little bit of pink in that blue. Still have a lot of pink here, and give it a very nice mix. I'm expecting purple. Okay, so now I have got my fascinating purple color. Let's start experimenting with the first coaster, and for that I'm going to lay the peacock blue color first. Now purple. I really like how they mix into each other. I'd like to add some pink here now. Very colorful. And now friends, I'm just going to blow them from one side to other and let them mix by themselves. I hope you can see here we have forgot to add a little bit of gold. Let's give the gold a very nice mix, and I'd like to pour it and a little bit on this part. That's it. We got a drop. So I think it is good. I like the way the colors are in it, so I will let it be that way. Okay, so this was our first one. Let's keep it the other side. And I have also thought to add a little bit of black with this combination, otherwise it absolutely looks like a unicorn. So I have mixed more 12 grams of resin and hardener in a separate cup, and I'm just going to add it from the sides for this one. I'll level it just a little bit. By this technique you can actually make different types of coasters, different colors of coasters as you like, with different designs. So this was my black. Purple is quite cute, it seems quite cute here. I don't think at a time it's important to add all the colors. So now I will be adding pink, the metallic pink, and a little bit of gold in this one. So now friends, first of all I will be blowing the outside colors towards in, and then we will be doing the same from in to out. Okay? And now blow the colors from inside to outwards. You can also use a spatula, some deeper parts, a blast of black. Okay, I think it is fine. Now again I'll pour some more black here. Absolute half, you can say. Spread it out to bring it in this way. So I'm actually going to add a little bit of blue in this purple. So I'm adding a little bit of ultramarine blue. I have to say that the right choice of color is very important. So here I have got my ultramarine blue. I'm going to pour it from the sides first on this part. Then I would like to add just a little bit of peacock green. It goes in the middle. Finally, I never forget my pink. A little bit of pink in this part. Okay, so the palette is full. I'm going to blow it from one direction, which is from this side to that wards. I'll pour just a little bit of pink again here, right here. Now I think I absolutely got what I wanted to make. So let's do the last one. You can see by different colors and different shades you actually get so many different things. We'll be pouring black. And finally add the blue. The blue is really empowering here. So you have to add the gold first. Then finally I'm adding blue. Add all of it. Okay, so now friends, this is how all our coasters look. I have a little bit of gold extra left in my cup, and this is the only one I am not satisfied with. So here I'm thinking to add all the gold in this way and make a little bit of change. So now friends, I have finally completed doing the pouring part, and now I just have to use my torch gun and torch the resin just a little bit to pop all the bubbles out. So this much would be enough. So now friends, we will let it get dry for at least 24 hours or over a night, and then let's see how does this resin coasters look. Okay, so after the torching I have let these coasters get dry for overnight, and now this is how beautiful they look. I have given each one a unique look. This one looks like a galaxy, absolute space, and this one absolutely looks like a beautiful planet, very much similar to Earth. This one looks like a planet full of gases. Some reaction is definitely happening in this planet, and this one is my absolute favorite, which looks like a galaxy. So this is how you can make galaxy looking coasters using a variety of different pigments. So now friends, let me show you one savior part which I have already done before pouring the resin, which was securing the back side of the coasters so that I won't get any droplets. So this is how it will look when I'll remove all the tapes. So this time I have used masking tape and they really fit well. You can see there is no leakage. So this is how you will get your other side also as smooth. Let's remove all the tapes from all the coasters. So now after removing the tape, you get this kind of clean look from the back side, but as you can see there are few running resin on the side of the coasters which make the shape look uneven. So do take a cutter. I'm going to use a cutter here and gently, very gently, just scrape that extra resin out in this way. You have to be careful while doing this. Do not hurt yourself. here I have got a round surface without disturbing the resin. So now if you want to make it much more smoother, use a sandpaper and then just sand the sides down in this way. Do it very gently without disturbing the resin. Just hold the coaster and pull it round in this way. So now friends, after sanding all the sides, we have got the smooth edges which are ready to be polished. So now friends, I'm going to use a black acrylic color and I'm going to start coloring the back side of the coasters as black, and with that we will also be coloring the sides of the coaster without disturbing the beautiful resin we have poured. So I'm going to do the same with all the coasters, color the sides as black and then show you the final look of it. So friends, this is how beautiful all our resin art coasters look when they are finally completed, and we have also given them a finishing touch of a black. So the base is a black and the sides are also smooth and they are absolutely ready to use as coasters. As these are resin coasters, so you won't need to worry about stains because a resin is absolutely stain free, and once it is dry it is absolutely ready to use. So if there is any stain, you can simply wipe it off. You can also wash it off, and if you like you can also place one layer of a resin on the back side so that your resin coaster would be absolutely waterproof. So friends, finally this is how beautiful our resin art coasters look. I'm really so proud of it. Each piece looks like a planet or a piece of galaxy or space. I really love them, and I also hope to make a galaxy theme resin tray video if you would like to watch it. So friends, please give it a try, make it yourself, and do tell me in the comments below how did you like my videos friends. And if you do like my videos, please to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.